Hey everybody, Reverend Michael, Sinister Sidney. Well, it's another hot and sweaty day at Sinister Sidney. And once again, the trending for today is hashtag reclaimed.
Welcome to Sinister Sidney.
So I've been doing a little bit of cutting, cleaning up around Warrior and Horseman, and yeah, let's see if I can make my way through there. And my grapevines. I have Concord grapevines. They grow on these things up here, and I'll tell you, when you get trees growing in them and then they grow around them, they're kind of tough to reclaim. However, I am doing my best. Look at this. Yes, cutting down the weed trees. Now I got to get the chainsaw out and chop them up so I can burn them. That's right. I've done just a little bit of trimming. Mother Nature is really interesting on how quick all of these, well, most all of these that I'm cutting down are just from this year's growth. And this is not even really reclaiming or claiming new areas. This is reclaiming old areas. So yeah, I've been whacking away in preparation for Nate Lawrence Hardcore Fabrication to show up next weekend. Not this one, but next one. So that we have a nice path to drag our new toy down when he gets here. Yeah. So, having some fun. All right. Cleanup from that batch is done. We got a lot more room now. Got all those trees down. The asparagus and grapevines looking good. Got my torture cells cleaned up. Oh, pardon me. Been drinking. Gotta stay hydrated. How do you guys stay hydrated? I drink a lot of water, actually sparkling water. But that's what I did so far today. Yeah, that's, what is that, 9 foot tall? I don't know. This is where we do our fire pit. That's a nice pile. I'm gonna, of course, the fire pit itself isn't anywhere near that big. Gotta take the chainsaw now, cut it down, pile it more. It'll get taller. Let it dry before we light it. So doing all this got me thinking. Of course, hashtag reclaimed. I want to see some more of these posts out there. Your haunts, any of you guys got outside haunts? I'm sure some of you do. You got to reclaim or claim areas every year. Michael, I know you do. Who else? Who out there? Post in the comments here on Facebook. Post your haunt. Post one or more of your videos of you guys reclaiming what you got to do every year. This pile that I just showed you, it's 1 year growth. This was all cleaned out last year. So yeah, Mother Nature is amazing. I did notice we've got some new walnuts coming up, which Mama hates. But I like, because they're a hardwood and they'll give me some branches that we can hang stuff and do things with as it comes. But I want to see how you reclaim, what you reclaim, what tools do you use to reclaim? Any crazy tools? I've got my gas-powered hedge trimmer, my gas-powered weed eater, which it'll tear apart a 1 inch thick tree. It's pretty awesome. And of course the chainsaw, rake to help me wrap it up. What do you use when you're reclaiming? Anything crazy? What do you got to reclaim? You got to cut down some big trees, little trees. You got some obstacles to go around. And while you're at it, how do you stay hydrated? This is what I use. Oh, it's backwards. Mixed berry, High V. Sparkling water, no sugar, Yeah, I like cold and sparkly. I'll go through a couple liters of this a day easily. Got to replace. Season's just started. I'm already down about 4 pounds. Problem is, last year I dropped 15 pounds during build and didn't gain it back. I expected to gain it back over the holidays, so I'm starting out low. I really can't afford to lose too much more. I've gone from 170 when we started with the build. I'm down to 150 now. No, I'm down to about 147, 146. So I hope I don't go much lower than that. I need to plateau. Anyway, post. I'll do more, but I post some comments, please. People don't comment too much on my videos. Mary Fettner, wonderful lady. She comments. Dan Doble comments sometimes. But post some comments on here. Don't forget, like the video. But I want to see your posts. I want to see what you do. Shoot a little video. Link it if you're on YouTube. Link it if you're on Facebook. Whatever. I want to see what you guys do to reclaim stuff. This is the year of reclaim. Hashtag reclaimed. Let's see those posts. I'm going to cut this pile up and build it taller before we go. So, all right. So, besides the fact that I'm doing this to reclaim, I also have to make sure that there's room for our new toy to show up. So that'll be on the 21st. It'll be coming. And Nate, I want you to look at this. You tell me if there's anything more I have to do. So there's the entry to our driveway. It's got a little more room than it looks. Gonna be pulling up. You're gonna be able to get to about here. Now, when we're unloading, we'll be carrying, I'll show you how far we gotta go, the pieces. You see the openings there. Hopefully I've cleared enough space to get the parts through. Got nice and wide here. This, by the way, guys, this is on the private property, not the haunt. We'll be in the haunt in a moment. This is an entrance, our entrance to the haunt. Okay, so then we'll be coming into here. And carrying down here, I'll move that tarp. That's the tarp from our dragon fence, but coming through here. And then we've got this. Now I can trim these back a little bit more. That is those little branches. That one's at about 9 foot there. No, 10 foot maybe. This is the tightest spot to come through. And it will be going right here. Got a nice big area for it. Fairly level. Although it's at a slight incline. The ground itself is fairly flat. And so this is where it will be going. So hopefully that's enough room. We will have help on the 21st to bring it all down here. Because obviously we can't move it down in one piece. We'll have to bring it down and then build it, put it together, whatever. Nate will show us how, or he'll help us, whatever. We will be filming that too, of course, so I'm not letting on exactly what it is yet. You'll find out when we make that video. But anyway, I'm about beat. I've cleared all that area up. I fixed our cemetery gate. It was leaning because I'd only kind of hooked it up with one and then a brace initially. So I went ahead and put second bolt through there. Keep it from tipping anymore. It's slightly cockeyed. I like that. And I think I have a name for our cemetery. We haven't named it. It's just been the Sinister Sidney Cemetery. However, this tree here and that tree there, back there, which make a nice canopy for it, are both mulberries. So I'm thinking something like Mulberry Meadow. Something doesn't sound sinister, sounds like it might be an actual cemetery name. So you guys help me out with that if you got any ideas. Got this nice area here, again, canopied by 2 mulberry trees. It is an actual graveyard. That's right, this is our pet cemetery. This is where Callie and Tony, who passed away last season, where they're buried at. We're going to make a real stone for them. But so this is Oh, excuse me. This is an actual cemetery. But give me some ideas. What do you think would be a good name for it? That's what we got. We got mulberries. We also got a lot of nettles. But yeah, we don't necessarily have to have that in there. But so what do you think? Mulberry Meadows? You think that's a good one maybe? Or something better? You got some other ideas? I gotta sit down before I have a heart attack. I think I'm done for the day. Go get into the air conditioning. Maybe take a shower. Well, get a rinse off at least. I'm filthy and wet as usual. That's just the way it is out here. Yes, it's I don't know, 92, 98 degrees, something like that. Fairly high humidity. Lots of skeeters. All right, anyway, that's it for today. I'm gonna go relax. See you in the funny pages. Addendum. Just want to remind you guys, Saturday the 14th, we will be, that's 2 days. Tomorrow's Friday the 13th too. Gravedigger and Mr. Slory and the mighty Jim Erickson and Angelica and Crash Bandicoot. We will all be out at Crypticon KC, which is actually in St. Joe. Now look up Crypticon KC on Facebook. I think tickets for that day are like 35 bucks. It's like a Comic-Con, only it's horror related. Oh, wow, crap all over my face. Lots of cool things. Lots of stars there. Linda Blair and Adrienne Barbeau. All right. Anyway, we will be broadcasting that live on the Haunt Chat Live page. If you don't know about the Haunt Chat Live page, go and check it out. Please like it. The YouTube is also Haunt Chat Live. Subscribe to that. But we will be broadcasting it on Facebook on the Haunt Chat Live page. So check it out. I'll probably share it across as usual. But I do this every year. This will be the third, fourth year that I've done this. We go out there and we do a walk around. The Gravedigger does a walk around, talks to people, shows you what all's there if you can't make it. So look forward to seeing you. If you're going to be at Crypticon KC, stop by, say hi. If you see me, come up, give me a hug, whatever. Well, if you see Lori, give her a hug. If you see the Gravedigger, I wouldn't recommend it. All right, that's it. I'm out. I'm dead. See you in the funny pages.